What up, y'all? Hey, I'm Anthony Campbell.
And I'm Kristen Genovese.
And we are your hometown mortgage experts. Hey, our goal today is to demystify the whole pre-qualification process. It is so incredibly important that you know how much house you can afford and exactly where you stand as far as all of that goes before you even go out shopping for homes. But with so many changes in all of the rules and regulations, your head is spinning trying to figure out, what do I need to do to buy a house? Well, today I'm not going to be a loan officer, I'm going to be the borrower. And you know how in all the Superman episodes, as soon as Clark Kent puts his glasses on, nobody knows who he is anymore? Well, right now, I'm no longer the loan officer, I am Mr. Borrower. Hey KG, I'm thinking about going house hunting, and I need to know if there's anything that I need to do specifically before I begin shopping.
Hey, AC! Yes, it's actually very important that you get pre-approved prior to beginning the home search with your agent. Have you ever gone shopping for a car before?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just did that.
I'm sure one of the first things you did before you actually went to the car lot itself was figure out what you could actually afford before you even actually see if you qualified for the financing portion of the car.
Wow, I never even thought about that. That makes sense.
Well, when you're buying a home, essentially it's the same thing, just on a very large scale.
Okay, could you maybe explain that process to me?
Of course. So with the pre-approval process, the first step is to provide me, your loan officer, with your financial information such as income, your bank accounts, social security number, so we can actually pull your credit itself.
Hold on. You have to actually pull my credit in order to see what I can afford?
Yes, actually we do. We cannot actually issue a pre-approval letter without the following items: your name, date of birth, social security number, your employment information, and your current address.
Oh, okay. I understand.
So once you give me this information, I structure your loan and I submit it to my underwriting team for review.
Well, what types of supporting documentation would you need?
So basically the initial documents are 2 years tax returns, 2 months bank statements, they have to be consecutive months, 45 days pay stubs, your social security card, and your driver's license.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So basically, while we get to know you as a borrower personally, our underwriting team basically is just approving you by a piece of paper. So the bigger story and the better story we paint for them, basically with the information that you're providing us with the documents, it's easier for them to, approve or not approve you.
Okay, well, tell me, what's the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval?
So basically a pre-qualification is when you verbally provide me the information and I'll analyze it and then issue the pre-qual letter itself. Whereas a pre-approval, what we call a TBD file, is when I collect asset and your income documentation and provide it to my actual underwriting team itself, and they do a full review. Minor conditions still remain outstanding, like the property-related reports, etc.
Well, tell me this. I've been hearing that the buyer's market right now is so incredibly competitive. Is there one approach that's better than the other?
So basically the major and key difference is when you go in to place an offer on a home with the pre-approval process, you have a more competitive advantage offer because all the behind the scenes work, the legwork of the financing portion of your loan has already been done.
That makes sense.
So all that really remains is a satisfactory appraisal report and the verification of the state and the county records.
Love it. So folks, what you're hearing is, though it seems that the process has gotten more complicated, it's all been done to actually make the process move along more efficiently. So the more information that you can get us up front and more quickly, the faster you'll be able to get to doing the fun stuff, which is actually going into houses and deciding where your family is going to live. We just wanted to keep this whole thing fun, lighthearted, because that's how we do it. This doesn't have to be stuffy, it doesn't have to be hard. We're going to spend a lot of time together and we're going to get to know each other really well. So remember these faces. I'm Anthony Campbell.
And I'm Kristen Genovese.
And we are
your hometown mortgage experts.